Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, prepare your ear holes for the best wrestling podcast in the world. It's time for the Hard-Hitting Wrestling Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Hard-Hitting Wrestling Show. I'm Ovi Muniz. On this episode, this is going to be part 1 of 2 this week, as we're covering the road to WrestleMania, as we're getting close to April 4th and April 5th. Today, on this episode, we will be focusing on the updates of WrestleMania, an interview with Rob Bass from Delaware, and we'll talk about the Hard-Hitting Mania Challenge. But before we get started, we're definitely going to start with the challenge itself. So do you want to get involved in the new bracketology? The HHW show, that's right, the Hard-Hitting Wrestling Show podcast created a new Mania challenge. The fantasy tournament bracket consists of 64 legends and superstars. Before we begin broadcasting the winners, the HHW crew will gather their notes and vote for who will win each round. We need your help to vote by submitting your picks on Twitter by using hashtag Mania Challenge. Who will be in the Final Four? Who will be the champion? Listen to the podcast here or on your favorite podcast app for the results. Here's the methodology of the brackets. The names were selected based on WrestleMania appearances. There were several names, especially those that were tied with 4 appearances. The seedings were based on accomplishments and achievements in the WWE. How we are selecting the winners? The way we are voting, the HH crew consists of 3 to 5 members, and we need your help to submit your picks to total our count for each round. Each week we will announce the winners round by round. The scoring will be similar to March Madness brackets. The first round will start with 1 point, and each round after that the points will double. The participant with the highest points will win the Mania Challenge. The HHW show is giving away gift cards for the winner. Depending on the size of participants, we're trying to give away at least 3 gift cards for the top 3 winners. And so here are the rules. The hashtag Mania Challenge is a free fantasy pro wrestling event with no affiliation with the WWE. This is only for entertainment. Participants will only need to provide their name, email, if selected the winner of the tournament. The only way to know if you win is by listening to the Hard-Hitting Wrestling Show. The first round will be announced April 8th, and a week after that, each round will be discussed, and you can update your brackets along with us. You must submit your brackets no later than April 5th, 2020 at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why play this game? The Mania Challenge is the only place where you can hear your results directly from your podcast. Now we're moving on to the update of what's going on in WrestleMania 36.
WWE WrestleMania 36. WWE Championship Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. Universal Champion Goldberg versus Braun Strowman. Edge versus Randy Orton in the Last Man Standing. John Cena versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt in the Firefly Funhouse match. Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. NXT Women's Championship Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. SmackDown Women's Championship will be an elimination match between Bayley, Lacey Evans, Tamina, Naomi, and Sasha Banks. The Undertaker versus AJ Styles, the Boneyard match. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan. The Raw Tag Team Championship, the Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Angel Garza. SmackDown Tag Team Championship, The Miz Morrison versus New Day and the Usos in their ladder match. And if there is a supplementary match, it'll be John Morrison versus one of the Uso brothers. Women's Tag Team Championship, the Kabuki Warriors will defend their titles versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Elias versus King Corbin. And Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. And there you have it, WrestleMania 36 match cards for this weekend.
Welcome back, everyone. Hey, today we have our special guest named Rob Bass. He is 38 years old from Delaware. He has a podcast called Ringside Society, and he's going to talk a little bit about his show and a little bit on WrestleMania. So without a doubt, hey, let's welcome Rob Bass. Hey, welcome aboard, Rob.
Hey, man, thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you for accepting us. So much wrestling going on. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, yeah, like you said, I'm Rob Bass. I'm from Delaware. Yeah, I've been watching wrestling since, yeah, I was a toddler. Yeah, Hulk Hogan Rockin' Wrestling. Y'all, yeah, I've been watching that. Yeah, all since there. I also co-host a podcast with my other two co-hosts, Kathy and Remy. We do a show every Thursday and Sunday. And since everybody's locked down and all right now, we got time. Sometimes we'll do like today we have a show, so we'll go do that and all. It's pretty cool. We get to meet wrestlers and talk with fellow fans. Like ourselves. Just because we have like on Sundays we have this. It's like we do a topic, then we interview a wrestler, and then we have 15 minutes of fandom. And that's where we have like a fan come in, and just shoot the breeze, talk wrestling, because usually hardly anybody does that stuff, get them on there, get a little excited, pumped up about wrestling, get to see what everybody's talking about.
All right. So where can we actually hear this podcast?
It's on Blog Talk Radio, Ringside Society. Today we are interviewing the current NWA Women's champion, world champion, Thunder Rosa.
Awesome. That's going to be a pretty interesting show you're going to have tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Yeah, I didn't really sleep last night. Yeah, I was ready. I'm ready.
WrestleMania's here this weekend, April 4th and April 5th. Which wrestling match are you most interested in for this week?
For WrestleMania?
Yes.
There's a couple of them. See, I really want to see my man Otis and Dolph fight, man. Because, I want to see that storyline. That's got me. But I'm kind of interested in what a Boneyard match is with AJ and Taker. Like, I heard, rumblings it might be something like a casket match or whatever. But, I don't know.
Boneyard that I thought and what was displayed last night on Monday Night Raw was a whole 6 feet under. And the loser will go in and get buried in there. So I didn't see any caskets, but I did see the tombstone that had AJ Styles' name on it.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, Undertaker cut a fire promo last night.
Yes, he did. So,
I see somebody online. See, this is why Twitter is undefeated. Somebody added Nas's Ether beat to the background of Undertaker cutting that promo. I was like, yeah, that is awesome. That's exactly. AJ Styles done knocked on the wrong door.
Yeah. All right. You know what? He made a lot of noise for these last couple of weeks. So I hopefully he could back it up. You know what they say, once you cross the line, you better be prepared.
That's right.
Yeah. So, and you mentioned Otis. I'm surprised you mentioned that because most of the time I hear a woman's point of view because it's like that soap opera between love and lust. So, do you think Mandy Rose will actually go with Otis after that match?
See, I don't know, because I think there's a lot of layers going on with that angle. Because, like, who sent that text? Like, what's Sonya Deville? What's she got going on in this stuff? Because I remember, like, a couple weeks ago, they were giving each other those little looks and all that, or a couple months. And it's like, they might be, building on something there. So it might, man. I think this is one of them ones that you got to be in for the long haul. I don't think this is going to be right over on WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
You have a point there because I had said in a couple of episodes beforehand about Sonya Deville is locked in with Mandy Rose, especially when it came to the Royal Rumble. She said she will do anything for her.
Yeah.
Even if it were the last two, she will go over the ropes for her. So, man, then you said something about the text, Now, that's kind of hard for Dolph Ziggler to get his hand on that phone. So why not Sonya Deville get her input on it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a good one.
Dolph and Sonya, they might be conspiring to do something, you know what I mean? Because, Dolph was right there, to swoop in when Mandy was like, hey, he's like, hey, I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl. Here I am. How you doing? You know what I mean? So they might be in cahoots. I don't know.
And you're right, because at the end, who knows if Mandy Rose will give up on both of them and ends up having a relationship with Sonya Deville. You're right, man. This has so many angles. It could go any which way direction. The other one that's fascinated that I believe is Edge and Randy Orton. They
Ooh,
go
that's gonna be a
way
nice
back.
one. Yes, they
Yes,
do.
yes.
See, yeah, rated RKO. You know they're gonna have something. They're gonna pull something out in that match. You know what I mean? Like that could be a match of the night right there, or both nights, whichever night that's on, because they're breaking it up in
Hmm.
2 nights, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be 3 hours and 15 minutes per Saturday and Sunday. And we know for a fact that Saturday, Kevin Owens will challenge Seth Rollins because he kept saying that yesterday, that Saturday it's them two going at it. So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's another thing is that there were some harsh words exchanged with them two. Not so much last week because Seth Rollins had the last word and Kevin Owens didn't even respond to
Yeah.
all the stuff that he was saying. But last Monday, Kevin Owens just went out and said, "Hey, it doesn't matter what really happened yesterday. What happens is today, and it is what it is."
Oh, yeah. See, I think they're gonna put on a banger match too. You know what I mean? Oh, see, oh man, you just said Edge and Orton. Now you got Seth and KO. Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a great match too. I hope those matches are back to back on the same night, man. That'd just be a great, first half of WrestleMania. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I think I think that they might do something. I think Rollins might go over because he's got that stable going, and I don't see him, trying to, getting beat right yet. You know.
right.
And I think they might, but hey, it's WWE. They could pull a swerve and KO just come in there, stunner, frog splash, whatever, pop up power bomb, done.
All right. So, hey, listen, we're about to get set. We would like you to join us in our prediction for WrestleMania 36. Are you down for it?
Yeah. What time
All
tonight?
right. We're definitely going to get started on part 2 of this show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hard Hittin' Wrestling Show. Thank you for listening and tune in at the end of this week as we broadcast the predictions on WrestleMania.